Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm actually going to do a brief reminder at the intro here. If you want your name engraved, or what is that? Enshrined, whatever the word is for this, on any of our landing pad locations, you are free to request that in the comments. I'm trying to find the, oh, here it is on Molly. I lost it again. Either make a comment on YouTube or on Discord, and we will do that. So, in any case, we left off, we were doing core mining. Our core miners are up. However, we have to flesh out the actual processing center. Now, when I left off, this is kind of where we were at, with this manifold in the middle here that I have concerns about. I'm actually wondering if maybe a better answer. So this is one approach, right? So let's go ahead and throw down another couple over here. I gotta rotate these, and then let's offset it like this. Maybe we, well, let's see what this does. Now, right out of the gate here, what this allows me to do is, well, I guess this. And let's see if that ends up being any neater. I mean, I like the middle part so far. And then we got to figure out water, because that's right there. I mean, the pipes can dive under these buildings, so we could maybe leverage that to just have water lanes that kind of span across there. See, no matter what I do here, I'm gonna have to, I don't know if, yeah, and I can't go there. I would have to go up here. This is the only place that I have to dive under, and if I wanted to do that, I would of course have to come down that, and it just feel like going under the buildings might be the better move. And this looks to be a little bit more space efficient, right? Because this one requires you to have 5 spaces in the middle. So this versus this. Here, let's actually flesh that out fully so that we see that. Yeah, I think this is going to be it. Only thing is, I can't dive here. Well, maybe I can. How far can we spin? Oh, we just made it. Okay. So the problem is going to be, I guess we could always underground belt underneath it. I think this is what I'm going to run with. So let's tear all this down. Let's do it piece by piece so that I have this stuff on me. Okay. There we go. And then the pipes, excuse me, the belts are going to run along here. For the... So let's see. Get this corrected. How are we going to... Oh, and we have to get the outputs as well. Now, if you look at the recipe, we have 20, somewhere in the vicinity of 30 to 35 solid things to get off of a belt every 20 seconds. Now, with productivity modules, I think you can use prod mods here, right? We checked this last time. I forget. Yeah, you can. With productivity modules, your crafting speed is 0.8. So it's a little bit less than that, but it's still in the 30 range on a bad day. So every 20 seconds you have 30. So 1.5 items a second-ish. So if this is the belt that brings in... Yeah, how do we want to do this? Gonna be tricky. Because of that requirement, maybe we... Instead of trying to tile that, maybe we make this symmetric. Let's see what happens. So... Forget the rest for a minute, all that stuff we just did. And let's have a belt on either side. I mean, the input could even be red inserters, the long-handed, because they can move an item a second. So, guess you could do... Maybe I shouldn't have torn that down. Put it back. I'm not sure I see the point of doing it this way, though. I think it is more space efficient, so I think I'll do it that way. And then save a second belt here. One is the input, one is the output. And then you underground it for these. And then let's, Can we... Do we want to go like that? See, because if we do that, then we're going to be reaching back across the belt with a long-handed inserter. Which isn't necessarily the end of the world. Actually, we don't have to necessarily do that. Right? Let's throw it down and see what we think. Connect the water. We'll worry about the other pipes later. So, if that's input, then let's try to put it up there. This would actually be... that. And then... So those guys have their inputs, they need their outputs. Let's do that down here. And let's see, because what I'm thinking is for these, right? How we're gonna... So what we can do is maybe underground this to heat. No, doesn't really do much. Underground like this, maybe? Yeah, because what I'm thinking here is that we do this to get the outputs of this on the other side. This inserter is going to place it on the right lane. This will put this on the left lane. And now you have a fast inserter taking things out, so you don't have to worry about... Don't like that there, though. And then this guy can use a regular fast inserter to take his inputs, right? This is a bizarre design. We don't need this here. Then tear this down. That. I think that that does it. I think that this is functional. And then, of course, this goes over here. Like so. That lines up. I think that this works, so let's move it now and think about the fact that we need all of our train stops here, so we better leave ourselves room. In fact, we might even need more than that. Now, we said we're going to try to burn the water. I say burn the water, I of course mean vent it or waste it. Not waste, I mean it becomes power, but it's meaningless. The focus is just getting the water out of here. So with the water out of here, you've got 5 solids to dispose of, 2 liquids. So that's 7. We had 1 drop off for an input here, and we have 7 outputs. I mean, that's pretty reasonable. Let's see what fits where. We actually might be in okay shape given where this is. I'm not positive. I feel like a solid train stop, like an item train stop, is going to require some more room because of the balancer and all the belts to get down to it. So I feel like the best option for over, if we want to leave this where it is, if we want to kind of bias it against this side here, the best option is probably a liquid stop here. So let's make that oil. Okay. And yeah, I think that that works great. We can just run the oil over there when we're ready. We're not... I think I'm comfy with where this is. I don't think I want to move it. So the question is, can I figure out how to tile this over to the right now? No, well, we're only getting 1 more, not 2, of course. And am I doing this right? Is this where it wants to be? Looks like it is. Yeah, that looks right. Before I go copy pasting that though, I should probably sort out the pipes. So that goes there. Copy this manifold thing. Oh, we forgot a piece. Good thing I checked. Need that. Okay, took a little bit of a break there. I gotta remember where I left off. I think the pickle that I was having was... actually, come to think of it, you can probably just copy that bottom piece. So let's go ahead and tear all this down, right? Actually, what I should do, tear down this and leave the middle piece, because that has all the piling pieces we need. Yeah. Things like that. Okay. Well, we don't need any of that. I think we can get rid of that. And then let's see if this works. We should just be able to tile this up like so. And then, actually, we can go one more down because I tore that down. I think that does it, right? Question mark? Looks like we're missing. Nope, we got a piece there. What does this go to, though? Oh, right. We offset those. That's right. So, got to do it such that it connects like this, I think, right? Yeah. Okay. So we obviously are going to do that in the upper city block as well, but let's start trying to focus on getting this running first, I think. And getting all the train stops in place, because that's going to inform what goes where. Got energy science packs. There we go. Now there was... Oh, right. We're going for this. Can we do this yet? No, we don't have energy science packs, obviously. Let's see what else we have available here. Don't actually have the production science packs yet. Could do swarm safety, but I don't really care. Might want to hold off for a few. Maybe get this out of the way. I know we're going to need it. Why not? So the right belt is the input belt, right? And we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Only problem is, let's get rid of this. We have to get rid of these. We don't really need the, like we have these belts that go under here. We can delete those over here if we want to. And maybe I'll actually get a train in here sooner rather than later so that we can see what's working and what's not. We also don't need all these. We actually should really watch it with these water belts, water pipes here. We wouldn't want them to accidentally connect to anything. Actually, you know what? Put them back. I don't think they're going to connect to any of that. I don't have any underground belts there. We said this was going to be oil, right? Yeah, that's oil pickup. So let's get alt mode back on here. Is the oil output right here. Okay. Now, of course, we're going to have to sort all this at the end. That's going to be interesting and fun. Not really positive how we're going to do that yet. Not positive at all. So, yeah, let's go ahead and power this up. Actually, let's start... Probably should have did that before I copy pasted everything, but oh well. Can I easily grab this and do it? That? Yeah, that works. Well, let's also put it over here. Whoops. Don't need those over here. All right. And what else is going on? Just need to, oh, we need to copy this side. And seems easy enough to line up. What did I do wrong over here? I must have not. Oh, I see. Well, that's too low, isn't it? Yeah, I thought that was odd in the way that appeared. All right, we're all set. So I think we can go ahead and connect that. I think we still need to, oh, let's go over to the train we built for this and give them stops now. Depot, inactivity, go there first. Core drop off, inactivity, time passed. Actually, you know, we could really start probably adding a third condition to our trains of making sure that, we just say if you're empty, take off, right? But whatever. And then core pickup, inactivity, time passed. Why is core pickup disabled? Yeah, that might be it. Condition is wrong. All right, there he goes. See how this goes. Okay. Nice big full belts coming in. Hope we didn't cross-contaminate anything. Well, there you go. We are producing all sorts of stuff on this nice mixed belt right here. Little concerned. Oh no, there we go. I only saw the one lane stacking up. Wow, we're all sorts of all set here. Oh well, not all set. Let's get that torn down. Forgot to do a pump. Yeah, we have a couple things to figure out here, but one piece at a time, right? Also, we only hooked up the oil over here, didn't we? Pretty sure. Yeah, I gotta figure that one out. How are we gonna join those up? Where are we going with this? I guess we could go here. No, I mean it's... Problem is gonna be this one. So how do we want to hook this up? I guess we could come down, go over. Nope, that's wrong. Okay. All right, here we go. So the oil should all be hooked up at this point. Well, it doesn't look like it is, does it? Yeah, it's not. There we go. All right, now that's nice and empty. You don't get a lot of pyroflux. That stuff's expensive. But we seem to be doing okay here. These pumps are starting to fill up now. Let's do a pyroflux stop. Got a new symbol to use here. Always like when we get to do something new. All right. Let's place the first storage tank so that we can set the condition here. Pyroflux is over 40k. That's a lot of pyroflux. I think we'll say 4k for this. Just because it's going to happen so slowly. We don't want the pump down there in this one. Do it up here. Wow, so we've only made 243 pyroflux so far because it's all stuck in this pump. We can tell that. And over here we've got thousands of oil already, I think, because these pumps are full. Yeah, something like 3,000 crude already over there. I mean, that's fine. Pyroflux is a lot more scarce. Oh, we only got it. That's a mismeasurement. 1 second. Let's go ahead and... Nope. There we go. So we have a bit more than that. We're at 400. Let's get this hooked up. Okay, so if we just want to slap down like a steam engine somewhere, I think our liquids are accounted for. Let's see. We could do that right over here, maybe. I just don't know how much it's going to need. We'll have to see how it stands up here. Also, are none of these linked? I think they're linked horizontally, question mark? Oh man, I did it completely wrong. Did I? No. Okay, no, they're linked horizontally here. What is... Wait, what did I... Oh no, what's going on? Where does this go? So it's like these are fine, but we got a problem here. I honestly don't see an easy way to deal with it. Actually, I see an easy way to deal with it that I don't want to do. Oh no. That's awful. Probably easiest to do this by hand, honestly. This is pretty rough, and this is also very not UPS friendly. But whatever. So yeah, I guess that's probably the way to do it. And we got to figure out, well, let's do the others first here. Well, I'm out of pipes. And we can't up here. No, can't do it there either. Wow, that's dangerous right there. Really mix up some pipes that way. One little oversight, but it's fixable. And hey, who cares about the UPS? That's why we have CPUs for, right? That's why I paid a little bit extra for my CPU. Well, this can't go here anymore, sorry. Okay. But where does that join up to? See, that still doesn't really... That kind of fixes it. Except not really. But I'll tell you what I think would fix it is if we link them together here. Yeah, I think that works. okay. I don't know if it's a pass-through on the buildings. That's the thing. Maybe it's like it is for steam turbines, and this is all needless, and I'm wasting every bit of my time here, but I don't know if I am or not. In any case. So we got that now. Where is this happening? What is over here? Where was that? Hey, hey, hey. Looks like we got an expansion down there, but we were looking out in the water somewhere. Where was that? Oh, was it this? Oh, yeah? Is this another one of those can't ever make it type situations? The keys N and M are directly next to each other, and if you press one of them by accident, it's just... Oh, and then B is next to N. So then you go for your blueprints, you accidentally hit navigation satellite, turn that off. Frustrating. Then let's go deal with those. There we go. Let's help this get sped along. Alright. So we did pyroflux, we did oil, we're working on water. Now what do we want to do? I guess we could use the oil and the water. Like we could turn the oil into solid fuel and burn it off for... Or we could use coal for that? I don't know. It's a good question. Then we'd have to do crude refining here. That's kind of rough. That's stinky. I don't like that. Kind of would rather use coal. I mean, we could just use all electricity if we wanted to just make an electric boiler. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, right? So, I don't have any electric boilers on me. Go to satellite mode. Do an electric boiler. I think right there. And then steam turbine. Right there. Hook this up. That should all be interconnected. And then, yeah. That should... I mean, it's basically wasting energy to get rid of water, but I'm not sure I mind. Really not sure I care too much. So, liquids should be done, assuming that that is okay. It's not wasting a ton of energy. I think you're wasting 10% of your energy there, but you still... Yeah, it really is a waste of energy. Just 10% of whatever that is just to get rid of the water. Let's see how well it does. Now, so one thing I didn't account for here. So we got 5 item outputs and we got these 2 stops here. But if we put train stops here, this is going to be a real mess. So what I'm thinking is we tear this down and then double up 2 of these up here. So we'll start with the pickups, right? That's all drop-offs. Why do I keep finding drop-offs? Here you go. So I guess we'll say iron pickup is here. This will be, and none of the enable conditions are set properly yet. I'm sure we'll forget that and complain about it later. This will be stone pickup, I guess. Okay. And then we got to kind of think we have to back into exactly how this is going to look, right? Because you're going to need at least this much up here for like a sorting area. So I guess let's start with the balancers here. I have a new philosophy on this, by the way, that it's better. You know what? Take those down. Do one more over. But it's better to do it like this, I think. Actually, I'm not sure it matters. Does it matter? It doesn't seem to matter. There is a scenario where it feels like it matters, but this ain't it. And maybe that scenario is invalid too, I don't know. Guess I should have did this first because I'm about to copy paste this whole thing. So those are your output materials, and then see, there's no way that it's going to be saturated enough to justify a balancer like that, but whatever. That's a future me problem. That's my UPS's problem. And then down here, the problem that we have is that there's really no good way. Well, I wonder. See, because if you tore this down, I shouldn't have copy pasted those yet, should I? Here, cancel it, guys. Forget about it. See, because what I could do would be one of these, knowing that it's never going to be saturated here, ever. And then... no, that's wrong. So that saves us 1, which I think is exactly how much we needed. 1 second. Yeah, see? This lets you get over here. Still not perfect, but what you can do now... Does that join? Can a train... I don't think it can. No, it can't. Pretty sure that train cannot get from over there to over there. But what you could do... It can certainly get like that. But I don't know... See, because we want to eliminate this middle part here. So how is a train going to get onto this stop? Maybe off of this? I mean, that certainly leaves us enough room. This should be iron. And it should be way more than a K. How about a 10K? This one should be copper. Similarly, 10K. And this one should be stone. 10K. So I think that this works. Then you don't need this. And then one of these is going to be coal and one is going to be uranium. And then let's figure out how is it getting out of here though? Can it get, how did it, see, it doesn't have as much room up here to get back on the main track there. Well, maybe what we could do is like that. This guy does not like where he is anymore, though. He can't do his job there. And in fact, once this is down, that's just completely shot, right? Because I guess we could split this up like this. Split this up. But now, I mean, hey, if you're in here, if something's in here and something can't go through here, whatever. This is like an off-ramp area to drive slowly through here. And then should be able to do the exact same thing. Kind of over here. Like so. Except we can't join up the same way, can we? So we don't need to do the exact same thing. And over here, we can't do the exact same thing. Because over here, we don't have this. We want to get this out of here. So that almost kind of makes a case right there for not doing this over here. Maybe. So let's see. Maybe it's up here. Tear all this down first. Might not have needed to tear that one down. What should be a chain signal? And so should this. I think that works, question mark? Does that work? That's pretty rough. We didn't do something here. There we go. Well, this is certainly very interesting. I think it works though. Especially if we do that. I think we're okay here now. And then we have room to... Let's throw one of those down. I think we're locked in that that's how we're doing this now. Right? And then we basically just need another 2 drop-off stations so we can just copy paste this whole thing. Go like that. This is going to be uranium pickup. Did I pick the right one? I just want to make sure. That's kind of small. Yeah. There we go. I don't have one to put down to make it yet, so. All right, this one's going to be full pickup. We should already have one of those. We should not need to, yeah. There we go. Now, we just got to build our sorter. Figure out how we're going to do that. Now, so I have some opinions here. In the past, I've done things like this, right? Like you'll have a belt of something mixed coming in, and we'll pretend these are filter inserters, and we'll do like 3. And then we'll send them off in their own directions. Now, a couple thoughts. One, the reason I do this instead of splitters, historically, is because, to me, and this was probably misguided, it had the advantage that, because of a splitter, let me show you what happens with a splitter and why I was wrong. So if we set a filter on this, say, I don't know, what do I have on me? I have some wood. So we'll set a wood filter on the left. So means that any wood that I put in there is going to the left, obviously. If I put anything other than wood, I think it goes to the right. So let's do some coal. Yeah. Only to the right, right? If the wood backs up, it's going to take a minute because I made this longer than I needed it to. The wood backs up. What we ran it, like, it's going to back up over here. And I mean, I erroneously thought that this wasn't subject to this, but it is. So I have learned, and I'm just gonna do it with splitters. So I think what we can do, I mean, these belts are going to be decently full. And I don't think we'll ever hope to fit 3, like this full width up here. Yeah, no way. It's never going to happen. It actually fits, but you know, sometimes I feel like the universe is just out to make me sound like a jerk. So we can squeeze them in, except that we're going to have to double back over here. Can't really, this is the wide over here. To, I guess we could do it from above, whatever. So we could, maybe. Let's focus on getting this torn out to start. So everybody's got to go. Find some research. All right. And these roboports, while we lost some logistics area in the center, we still have full coverage from roboports. Let's clean this up a bit. See, the thing that I don't like about this setup, actually no, this is fine. This guy can get into this circle here, so he's fine. What's that? What's that? Nobody can make lefts out of here or into here anymore. Whoops, that might have still been needed. Nope, it wasn't. I hope this doesn't turn out to be like that other intersection that I deleted that one time that I ended up needing. Be a mild pain in the rear. Alrighty. I think that this intersection is fine now. Might have a couple of extra lights like this one hanging out that we don't need anymore. There's probably some extra signaling happening in there that we don't need, but I don't really care. It's not going to hurt nobody. Trains know what to do. And maybe we just tear this down and rotate this one. What do you think? Or at least tear down the center, the very center of it. Yeah, let's do that. Like all of this crap in the middle here. Well, I'm going to have to do this piece by piece because I don't want red circuits coming over here with me. Well, the other thing we didn't want coming over was this, but that's okay. That's easy to clean up. What's the top 2/3 and the bottom? And let's get that out of there before it gets somebody killed. Didn't tear it all down, did I? Oh well. So it's really an art to know what section you have, where you have to hover the mouse to delete a given section in this game. Now, and this is going to be ugly, I'm not even going to try to pull this apart so that I can copy it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start over here and go from there up. And we're going to do, I think, just that much, like that sliver right there. And I think... God, it doesn't work because of the pipes over here. And I gotta tear these pipes out and I forget everything that I did. I crossed them over here. We could just start it like we do down here. Let's start with just the center. This is one of the hardest blueprints to work on that I've ever seen. Now that is looking like it's aligned correctly. What are it? Well, not anymore. I only see 3 points that it's connecting at. The rest of it looks fine. Got to move it up one so it doesn't hit those pipes. Probably could move those pipes, whatever. So... Did I... So what's going on? How did we not get the... How did the pyroflux not copy? I must have done too narrow of a thing. Let's... Let's do the full width, and let's go... like this. I think that this should work. And these three that are kind of down there, odd ones out, we're going to ignore those because the blueprint should place itself correctly without them. Stinks because we acquired some luggage there. That's okay. That works. What happened here? What is that from? What even gets the water over here, man? What's going on? Oh, wait, by the way, we never set this to Steam. See, there you go. Yeah, we can have more than one steam turbine. Seems like we're doing a good job here. I don't think we need the second one. We'll see. We'll see if that backs up. Now I gotta go decipher this mess and figure out what happened here. That's a water pipe? Why would that be there? It looks like it wants to be connected to that. Did I connect the water down here? No, I didn't. Connected the oil down here. So somehow, and I don't see how I did it, but somehow I stomped on this and it's annoying. Definitely really annoying. Or maybe this was just never hooked up. Maybe that's what happened here. Because, yeah, I couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. I don't know if what I'm doing here is stupid or not. Very tricky. Alright, if this is connected to the oil here, you just got to make sure that everything's... Okay, so that should connect that one to the oil. We probably just need 2 more of those. Yeah. Messiest blueprint ever. That connects... I think we're connected on the oil across the board now. That is oil right there. Now let's look at pyroflux, which goes over here. Pyroflux. Why? Oh, because... Okay. Okay, I think that works. I think that works. This also is okay, so the pyroflux looks like it's not going to torment us the way everything else did. That was not bad to hook up. So now you have pyroflux, you have oil, water. Well, now can I, if I scroll back to this thing, do this? Does it work? Let's see how this hooks up. The water is definitely connected. So that's water right there. This is connected over here. This is going to be like the one most UPS expensive setup that I've ever made. I feel like all the water should be empty though. Like this entire system should be empty. So something, we didn't do something right. I hooked it up over here And that sneaks its way up there. I still got... Okay. See, the 6.3 is where I get kind of sus. Yeah, and I should, because it ain't connected. Okay. It never goes down here. It doesn't look like it's a pass-through. Oh, man, this is a mess. And if we're saying... I don't know if those belts are going to be able to hold this. Although they should, because I thought we did the math and they can hold a lot. So we'll see. We'll see how it works out. I think we're going to be okay. Because we have 4 red belts worth of out. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. So. Where are... So this water... This is all connected. This is all connected. And then bam, now we're in trouble. Why? What did we do wrong? Where did I go wrong? Why does that look so different? Oh, we never connected that because we couldn't. Okay. So what I'll do, connect it like so. And that should... Yeah. We should see this guy chew through some of it now. I wish I could set power priorities. I really do. Why is he... What is our status? Wow, we're really drawing very little power right now. Overall. It's very interesting. Still, you would think he would do a bit more. Anyway, this seems to be doing better now. Kind of a mess. Let's get the power poles hooked up. Okay. That's hooked up over there. Need that. Need this. Okay. So now I think it's just a matter of tiling this upward. I think we should be okay to just do this from here until we can't. Maybe that's as high as we go. I don't know. One more. And then the question is, do we want to sort? Or do we want to balance and then sort? I don't know. I don't even know if there's a point. You could just build a sorter off of each one, right? So it's this left one. It's always the left. You know, we're getting a lot of chatter here, aren't we? Ah, that's okay. We expect that up there. It's this left belt that has the goodies on it. You know, we could use some of the space that we introduced here to lane balance this thing right here. Like that. And we can do the same thing over here. Oh, not as much room, so what we can do is pull that back one, tear this down, go like that. No, we wanted the other side. And the other side's going to be problematic. But hey, it works. There you go. So now we're actually at least partially leveraging all 4 belts. And should have a whole bunch of construction bots on the way now. And iron and uranium on this side. Actually, there is kind of a case for a 4x4 balancer here, isn't there? I wonder if you could squeeze... Oh, it's so close. It's so close. Put it down here. You only need 2 of the output lanes. That's the most you can use. I guess you could use 3, but you should only use 2. Oh, this is going to be rough. Okay. Let's build one little sorter station first, and let's try to bias it to be as up here as it can be. So you're going to have a belt of stuff coming in. You're going to have... running low on jet fuel. Hey guys, can I have some? Question mark? We got plenty. I forget where we put the provider chest for this. Is that inside of a bot? A Roboport there? Sure looks like it is. Yeah, I never converted this to be a... There. Somebody go upgrade that, please. Alright, I guess we gotta stop wasting fuel for until we get that sorted out. Do we... We have lots of solid rocket fuel on this network, so I'm a little confused. Sounds like it's insubordination. Alright, so this could cut off iron, right? Uranium, coal, copper, stone, whatever order. Let's see what they were. Wait. Iron? Iron? That ain't right. Oh, come on, man. Coal. We never changed this name. It's a good thing I looked at that. This should be copper, right? Close that. This one should be coal. Never fixed this. This one better be stone. What did I do? How did this ever happen to me? Wow, I really did not pay good attention there, did I? I really copied I copied an oil station? Really? That's bizarre. Better check these now. Oh, this one's messed up too. I never changed this, I guess. And then this one is right. So if those come out like that, what could you do with them? Well, let's set those top ones first. So iron, uranium, copper, coal, stone. I want to do them in that order because I have a feeling it's going to behoove me to do that. Okay. So now you have one of those for... You got a whole bunch of those. Let's just throw this down to see what jumps out at us, how that's going to want to be. I mean... Get stuff, a 4x4 here for that. You get stuff one here for iron, right? Because then you can just shoot underneath. You only need that much. you could run. So like for iron, that could come over and come down and go in there. And then how... Maybe we want to stagger them? Actually, I think I got it. First of all, get rid of those. We'll cut and leave 1, 2, 3 more spaces on that. And we'll move this down because that was there. 1, 2, 3. Same thing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The reason I'm doing it that way, and we can also cut these long ends off here. The reason I'm doing it that way is because now what I can do is have the next one be here. And actually, yeah, let's like that, and then I can do that twice more. Oh man. Oh, whatever, we're just working with blueprints, it's fine. So now we're gonna move that over one, get it as close as it can be. Finish that. Whoops, that last one. And then I think we do it again. Twice. Right? That one can't reach. So you gotta do that. Why do I feel like I forgot something? I didn't. Gave myself too many spaces. We can collapse this now. I can cut all that. Bring it up. Cut all this. Bring it up. Cut all this. Bring it up. Cut all this. Nope. Almost messed that up, and I did mess up above, didn't I? That's okay, easy to fix. Okay, I think that that's it. And there should be nothing else. Now, what you could do, that would be a neat little idea, I think, is to take these. There should be nothing left on this at this point, and if anything ever makes it over here, we could put like a detector and an alarm to basically call us and say, hey, you messed that up. But I don't think that's necessary. Here, let me just like that. We'll know if we mess it up when it stops working. And then we can kind of think about where we want to put this. Maybe like... It's going to need a good amount of room to route all these belts. And honestly, forget putting the balancers here. Oh, wow, I better place that down before I lose it. Forget putting the balancers there. We can just do them right here. And then you just take what you need and you're done. And that saves a lot of belt spam because we know we're only generally going to be using 2 belts for all these stations. Now, so if it's going to be 2, then that kind of makes this want to be like that. We're going to need 6 to get over here. Let's try to route them along the outside of the... Let's copy this. In fact, let's grab that whole thing. right? And then this one, we'll route this one up like so. Actually, this. Thing can go like that. Grab two from over here. Okay, those are hooked up. So we got the spacing right there. Let's hook up. How do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? Okay, so I think I'm gonna move that up now. This is wrong. I hope 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's probably not going to be enough. We'll see. Actually, I can probably cheat it. No, because we don't need 5 down here. We're good. We just need it at the most. Coal. Let's make sure this was indeed coal. Yep. Actually, no, I might not be okay. I'm not sure. We'll see. It's going to be tight. Because then I gotta get this out of here. I guess what I could do. There we go. See that? We always bring spaghetti. And everybody's always happier because of it. Alrighty. I'm pretty sure we can just go ahead and hook these outputs up here, right here. Just run them right up there. I hope it works. Wow, that lined up. Okay. I gotta figure out why I'm not getting resupplied by my personal logistics here. Is it because I'm not standing in range of a roboport? What's going on here? Oh, we got 500 on the way now that I'm jetpack off sitting here, so we gotta wait for this to build anyway. I think this should just start working. I'm out of belts, so I can't kind of force it to, you know, build them myself, but they should all be on the way. You can think about what we want to do in the meantime. You know what? I need to go stand my ground somewhere and let myself get resupplied. So what we'll do is we'll go put me over in the mall area. Hopefully I get some stuff. There we go. And then see how this goes. And take a little bit longer. I'll tell you what, I'll cut it. I'm too impatient. All right. First stream of stuff is coming up. See how it goes. Okay. Gotta watch this very carefully. Oh man, I thought I saw mixed for a second. It scared me. And if I get any of these wrong, we're just renaming the train station, because no. No way. I think it's working. Let's get the next ones going. I think we're in business. I mean, we had a bunch of them sitting on the belts there. Once this clears out, though, we'll get a good vibe for... We research now. Let's get... Oh, cargo rocket sections out of this. I wonder how much better that makes our lives. Better research it. It's only 100. I should look at that recipe later and figure out what it saves us. I know we looked at it a while ago, but I forgot. Whoops. So, slight mistake there. It's okay. We fixed it. Wow, that's... Let's look at our pulverizer power draw over time. Yeah, that'll do it. Let's look at it for the past... Wow, not the most we've ever used, though, apparently. Wow. Actually, yeah, it is. Because the resolution we haven't ticked over yet. It's huge. We'll see it shortly. I was going to say, I haven't ever built that many pulverizers. There's no way. What's going on here? Oh, you just don't get that much uranium. That's right. I forgot. All right. Let's see who all has managed to run yet. I know that these guys were kind of backed up. Well. Wow, we already got 3,000 iron out of that. It's not bad. It's really, that's meaningful, right? I mean, I wonder if we have our thresholds set correctly here. Yeah, maybe we should change this enabled condition from copper is less than 50k to, so 20 by 10 is 200, 400, 600, 800, 960. 960 times 4 is going to be 38. No, 3840. Yeah, I think so. Got to check that one. Yeah. That's like the 4K horizontal resolution. So if we can only hold 3840 of these, then we probably want to trigger whenever we have less than, call it 3,000. We'll open the station. It's kind of fun to watch. Okay, let's just make sure. So our condition is copper. We have copper. Condition is coal. We have coal. Condition is stone, and we have stone. How much uranium have we gotten? Hey, 29 of it. I think we did it. The outer belts are getting sparser. I think we've managed to clear those out given that this machine is running. The inner belts are still... We've made it up this far. These 5 are not running, and it's probably much the same over here. Interestingly... Okay, that's running. Yeah. Good. Let's go check oil and pyroflux. That's a... I don't know. I very much doubt that we've already had an oil stop, but that's a really solid chunk of oil. And pyroflux, yeah. It's meaningful. We could get you out of a pickle. Why is this not running? Because it can't empty, of course. I think that that's going to be a lot of what this spends its time doing is kind of the machines finding their rhythm. Because I think, well, we don't have blue belts yet, so our calculations on the belts are off, actually. Once we get blue belts, we should be able to get these up here running consistently. I don't know if we will before then, though. It makes me feel better about iron, though, I'll tell you what. Especially once we get metal casting up. The only question is, how are we doing on the input side? Well, we are completely full. I gotta be out of my mind. Oh, because I didn't... When I said 3840, I didn't account for the multiplier of... There are 6 boxes in each row. So we gotta go... We said it was 960 per box times 6 times 4, 23,000, right? So we'll say if we're under 10K. That's way too low of a number to wait for 3K. Scary. Cool. I think we're going to call it here then, right? Because we just kind of wrap that up. Have our nice little splitter area here. We know that we need blue belts in order to get any further. This is fun. This was a fun city block to do, no doubt. And we got beryllium cargo rocket sections, which I need to look at. So close. Alrighty, well, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, this was a fun one. If you enjoyed watching this, please feel free to like, comment, and or subscribe. Those things help the channel a great deal, and they also mean a lot to me. Looks like we just had a little Logibot crash here. You love to see that. You can also join our Discord. There's a link in the description. So, otherwise, we'll see you next time. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. Take care. Bye.